What's up, guys? John here from Titan, and I'm really excited. We're doing our Bloodwork giveaway for both males and females. All you have to do is just follow directions in the post, and you're entered to win. So don't miss out on getting your free Bloodwork. Good luck, and we can't wait to announce the winners. A couple minutes short right now. If you guys don't know, at the end of this, me and Big Dru are going to be giving away free Bloodwork. The Bloodwork giveaway is today.
100% free.
Nice.
No gimmicks.
No
100%
gimmicks.
free.
And it's going to be a full panel, not just your cholesterol, your liver, your kidneys. You're going to get the full male panel or full female panel that Titan Medical Center offers that will go over all your hormones like free and total testosterone, estrogen levels, progesterone levels, IGF-1 levels, B12 levels. We'll also check your liver, your kidneys, your cholesterol, and all that.
Just to give them an idea, if someone were to go get their blood work done, just to give you guys an idea, we're giving these to you for free.
Yep.
If someone goes to get their blood work done, if I just go to, I don't know, Quest or any of these places to get my warm blood, to get a full panel, if I just go, I want to pay cash, how much does that normally cost? Average price. I know places are different.
No, this is great.
Right.
It's great that you bring this up. So if the person goes into LabCorp or Quest or any lab test now, whatever lab it may be, and they're bringing our lab test that we're going to test them for, the same test that we'd give them for the $150 or $200, they're paying $1,200 or $1,500 for a male. Yeah. Females have more panels on theirs. You're going to pay close to $2,000.
Right.
If you don't believe me, you can take in the test that we do. Just say, I don't have insurance, I want to pay this out of pocket, how much is this going to cost me? Right. And they'll give you that total, around there. It might even have went up. That was a couple years ago, so it's probably gotten a little bit more expensive on some of the tests. Yeah. So at that point, you guys...
A lot of times people don't realize... You guys think that our prices for blood work, so say if you come in and get your blood work and it's $200-$300, whatever, depending on what male, female, time of year you come in, whatever. People think that's the price that they would pay if they went someplace and got their blood work done. That's the price through us. Yeah. Which is 80% less than what you pay somewhere else. So you're paying upwards of $1,000. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, this is 100% free, and you don't have to spend $1,200, $1,500. 100% free.
And here's the other thing. So we're all out of pocket. So yes, you'll pay out of pocket, but it'll be cheaper than any place that you will find in the country. Apples to apples for lab tests. Right. Here's the other thing. People think that I have insurance, so insurance, I'll get all my blood tests covered no matter what. Right. So the first thing that has to happen is they have to go into a doctor that's going to write for those tests. Some doctors will, some doctors won't. It just all depends. The next thing is that when you go in to see that doctor, you fill out your new patient paperwork, and in that paperwork it states that if anything comes back that your insurance doesn't cover, okay, then it's not on the doctor. It will come back on you for the bill. So some people that go in there and they, I got the lab prescription or subscription, so I'm going to go into the lab and get my blood drawn, and insurance is going to cover it. And then what happens is their insurance doesn't receive the diagnosis code, the right diagnosis code from the doctor, or they don't accept it. Like, hey, listen, we don't think this should be done. At that point, they get the full amount of that bill. I just dealt with somebody online who said, I used to go in for insurance, so I brought in my lab test. And then he got a bill for $600 after the insurance covered their portion. So that's another thing. If you're sharing percentages or you have to pay a deductible out of it, you're still paying that money. And you're paying a high expense no matter what. I mean, I have insurance, okay? I never use it. Insurance for me is more like, hey, listen, if I've got some dire need, or something happens really, really serious, then it's going to help me out there because I'm not going to cover hundreds of thousands of dollars in bills that they're going to charge me. That's what the hospitals do. They overcharge and then they work their way down and negotiate. So at that point, I don't want to get caught in that, but your insurance, I still got like a $10,000 deductible before it starts covering anything. So I'm probably not going to spend $10,000 on myself on medications like antibiotics or seeing doctors, co-payments. Thank God. I probably would spend it on my Titan Medical Center therapies though. Yeah. People think I take all the injectables. I mean, I'm just like you guys. I want to feel good, look good, perform good. So that's what it was. So the blood work, that's a great one to bring up.
I mean, it's expensive.
Huge.
It's expensive. It's not $200 or $300.
No.
Blood work if you go get it done by yourself, pretty much. So
yeah. So irony.
Free for you guys today.
Absolutely. So you guys are going to get free blood work now, guys. You guys just got to go to the post and do it, or we'll give away live. If you mention 3 people on Instagram, you tag them on your live comments here, I will accept that. And we'll go from there, and we'll pick from these different social media platforms 3 people today at the end, and we're going to see who wins this blood work. We'll also give away maybe some t-shirts or some tank tops. Who knows? Stick with us. We got an awesome show lineup for you guys. Before we start, Irony 93, I'll answer your question. ACG for PCT. So if anybody doesn't know what PCT stands for, it's post-cycle therapy for some of these people that are using some of these things in cycle form. Now, we don't really do PCT, but if you're looking to get your levels back up, we can help out with HCG. HCG could be for weight loss in that function, and you don't need blood work down for that. Or if you want to get your hormones straight, you can always blood test or use the HCG along with an estrogen blocker and stuff like that to get your levels back on straight. We want to get people back on track, but really, like, cycles are not what we do here. We're not about cycles. It's about lifelong.
It's about keeping you in range, keeping you in the optimal range.
Optimal, healthy, high range. So you want to be at the top of the barrel, but not going crazy over or not going through a roller coaster up and down with your body. Because what you're doing right now is you're turning on your body switch and you're using this thing and you're going up, and then you're just coming off and your body's crashing. It's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. I constantly talk to people and they're like, hey, listen, I got all these gains, right? I got like 10 or 15 gains from, what I was using supplemental wise. Right. And then at that point, they're like, when I got off, then I lost all these gains. I started getting fat in these different areas. Why is this? And then in the blood test, why are my levels so low? And then I tell them, I say, hey, listen, what you suppressed, well, my friend said if I took this, I wouldn't suppress my levels and I'd be okay. Afterwards, if I just took this and this, I'd go right back to where I was at. It's not true in a lot of the times, guys, so just make sure you guys are monitoring, all right? All right, so we keep it 900. Yeah, we want to go to the top of the range of the blood test, where it's from. Like Quest and LabCorp have different reference ranges next to it, so when you blood test, depending on where that range is, we want to the highest level, okay? All right, guys, so let's get into our show. Me and Big Dru got a great show for you guys.
Got some good topics.
Absolutely.
First one, training in the heat. Why do I like training in the heat? Why do I think it's optimal? Why does it help all around? First of all, when you want to get your sweat on, everything is about working up a sweat. You heard the old terms, no pain, no gain, work up a sweat, warming up, even certain phrases people use, warming up, all that stuff. That's not just a phrase to stretch. It's actually get your body warm.
Right.
So you save half the time by going into a warm gym or working out outside if you live in a warm climate area like we do here in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, the connective tissue, your joints, your ligaments, everything is warm and lubricated. I know a lot of power lifters, bodybuilders are just gym rats that lift heavy. They always have to wear elbow sleeves or wrap their elbows and knees because they're working out in a freezing cold gym and they're not properly warmed up. A lot of powerlifters, they don't properly warm up because they're saving so much energy for that 1 or 2 reps that they kind of just sit around and then jump into it. So that's even more reason why you need to work out in the heat. Plus, your body's more thermogenic. You're going to burn more fat. I mean, it's just all around. The pump is better. It's gonna keep your breathing better if you're a performance athlete. Working out in the humidity all the time, getting used to breathing in that humidity. When you go into like a colder climate or AC, or if you go out west with no humidity, I mean, it's like second to none. That's the reason why Florida runners and athletes have that advantage when they go to cold weather climates. Once it becomes hot to them, down here, these guys are used to that humidity. So a lot of football players in Florida go up to Michigan or and Boston and places like that where they could play in the cold. And once it is warm, it's not humid. So working out in the heat is the best way to do it. A lot of people, especially women, are afraid to sweat. Like, I don't want to sweat. I like to sweat. I like to see me. It's 88 degrees right now. I'm covered up head to toe in black. I like to stay warm. I like to have that good feeling. And plus, when you stay covered up, you could actually see your results. If you're looking at yourself every day in the mirror, every day, just looking, it's like watching a plant, watching it grow. You're not gonna sit there and watch it for 2 days straight and notice anything. Step away from the plant, step away from the mirror, put a sweatshirt on for a couple weeks, go back and then take it off. You can see results. So work out in the heat, save your joints, sweat it out, burn fat, build muscle.
True. So definitely warm up. I agree with Dru on that. Warming up is key. It'll prevent injury and a lot of different things. Sorry about that. I want to make sure we're both
burn a lot more calories too, because your body, even in between sets, you're just sitting there catching your breath. Your heart rate's still up. When your body's fighting to cool off, you're going to be burning calories in between sets. So even say if you work out in 90 to 100 degree temperature, like a hot dungeon warehouse gym, if you were my client, you might not even have to do cardio because your workout's going to be so intense. You're going to be sweating so much. At the end of the workout, you can just leave. You're soaking wet. Now, if you go to like a Crunch or LA Fitness where they keep the AC so cold, you might have to do an hour cardio at the end of your workout just to get that heat elevated. So, I mean, it saves time too in the heat.
Absolutely. You want to get your core energy up or your core body temperature up, you know, and expending that energy.
Little ECA at 90 degrees, I'm sweating it out.
Just stay hydrated, guys. Yeah. All right, so Fit to Florida. What do we look at through our blood work? So what do we look at? So we look at everything, you know, basic as far as a CMP14. What is that? It's a comprehensive metabolic panel. 14 labs are in that panel alone. All right, so we're looking at electrolytes, your liver, your kidneys. Really, those are the main aspects of the CMP. All right, next thing, we always want to look at glucose. That's going to be your fasted sugar level at that point. That will be in the panel. Also going to look at your cholesterol, total cholesterol, HDL, LDL. So good cholesterol, bad cholesterol, the ratio, LDL, the HDL ratio is going to be in there. And it's going to see where that's at. So that will obviously tell you if your diet's on point as long as you're fasting, because that's the only test you really need to fast for in the lab. The next thing, CBC, complete blood cell count. Red blood cell count, hemoglobin, hematocrit, white blood cell count. White blood cell count will tell you if you have infection in the body. Red blood cell count, hemoglobin, hematocrit will tell us, hey, listen, if you're on TRT or any androgens, is your blood getting thicker? Do you need to do a dump? You should do a monitoring. This is called HRT maintenance. This is what I call HRT maintenance, to make sure you're monitored, making sure all your levels are correct so your body's working optimal and there's no negative downfall or side effects that are going to happen to you, like blood clots, strokes, embolisms, a lot of different things. You want to make sure that is key. We're also going to look at free and total testosterone ranges on males and females. On males, we'll also look at PSA, which is a prostate-specific androgen test. That's for your prostate. That's a blood test that you'll take. In there, another one will be estradiol for males. That is your E2. So we want to look at that, make sure everything's all right there, and then we'll be monitoring that too if you go on HRT with us. Progesterone, it's another one for anxiety, sleep. There's a lot of different things progesterone is good for. Also, IGF-1, insulin growth factor 1. So that's what growth hormone turns into liver to give you all the great benefits that you get from it. So IGF-1, insulin growth factor 1, that's an awesome one. B12 is another one we look at.
Love B12.
You got to look at it.
I love the B12.
You know, a lot of people are deficient in B12. We know that, through all kinds of documentaries or even through science, that most of the B12 that we get used to come from the ground. So it used to be like on our food, and we used to eat because it had like dirt and stuff like that on our food. Yeah. And now it's like washed off, chemically washed. So at that point, people have to supplement it. Vegans or carnivores usually have to supplement B12 in some way, shape, or form. And that's why. So we're testing for all that. Now on females, there's a little bit more like DHEA, and you can always add that. We also have a slew of other blood tests that you can add as far as amino acid blood testing, other vitamin testing, prolactin, cortisol, the stress hormone, a lot of different things. SHBG, sexual hemoglobin. You want to look at that too. Make sure that's good, and that will tell us on your free and total. Usually if your free is low as a male or female, usually the SHBG is high, and we have something to correct that too as well. So
prolactin is huge, guys, especially for bodybuilders. A lot of you guys have high estrogen levels because there's supplementation. You think it's estrogen, but it really is prolactin. Yeah. So what you do is you take high doses of anti-estrogens, thinking that's going to solve it when it's not even that's prolactin. Yep. Prolactin is huge, guys, huge.
So you guys make sure. All right, Dan, if you want to sign up, please just call or text 727-389-3220. We service nationwide. Blood testing. You don't have to be a patient with us. You can just do blood testing if you want. Or we can help you out. Hormone replacement therapy for males and females, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, a lot more of the therapies we have. We'll customize a regimen for you guys. Our medical provider will, and help you out. All right. I think we got Big Dru in the camera now, so we're good to go there. Whoop, there's Art. All right. I know it's case specific, but could you give a ballpark number for TRT a month? Anywhere between $200 and $375 a month. That includes all your medications, so testosterone, estrogen blocker, HCG. It'll include shipping, your medical review fees, syringes, everything, all to your doorstep.
That's cheap.
And that's for everything. And that's at
the
highest doses.
Less than $10 a day, guys.
Yeah, guys, seriously.
Less than $10 a day if you look at it like that.
And don't let people put the shades over your eyes as far as, hey, you're going to get the same thing if you go here. First of all, our service is non-comparable.
You're going to get an abscess if you go somewhere.
Yeah, so you're going to watch out, for that. And the dosage of medication. A lot of places give out 5,000 HCG vials. We do 11,000 as our dose, so that's another big one that people don't really know about, and they wouldn't know about unless you really talk to them about it. Where do I tag people for the contest? Keto Giant, tag them right on this. If you're not on Instagram or Facebook or can't get on there or want to stay on this, you can tag people right on here. If you can tag the 3 people, or you can go on Facebook and do it to that post, or go back to the Instagram and do it there. So let's get back into it. Eating foods that digest. So this is another good one.
Eating foods that it's huge, because a lot of times people eat what they think they should eat or what they read they should eat, but everyone's body's different.
Absolutely.
Everyone's body handles stuff different. Say like broccoli. I can't do broccoli. When I eat broccoli, it makes me bloated. It makes my stomach gassy. It doesn't work for me.
Wow.
But the typical bodybuilder diet would be chicken breast,
right.
White rice, broccoli. So a lot of times people think they have to do broccoli or asparagus or certain foods because that's what they hear about. Test it out. Test your body. Everyone's different. Certain people can do cheese. Certain people can't do cheese or peanut butter or not. A lot of bodybuilders have peanut butter. You always hear about it's a healthy fat.
Yeah.
Certain people can't digest peanut butter well. If you have peanut butter and you make
allergic.
Yeah, or if you're making peanut butter and you spread it on the sandwich, the knife has peanut butter on it. You could soak that in the sink and Dawn dish detergent all day long, come home, and it's still on the spoon. It's still on the knife. So just imagine if your enzymes aren't strong enough in your stomach to break that down. It's sitting there, but you read, I gotta have peanut butter. I have to have healthy fats. There's other alternatives, MCT oil, there's avocados. Other ways you can get healthy fats, or even egg yolks. Other ways you can get real good stuff. I know you're big on the egg.
I'm an egg guy. I got some eggs waiting for me.
And not only that, too, a lot of times people, especially women, I see them like they feel like they're overweight because they're not digesting. So they feel like, oh, I'm fat, my stomach's sticking out. No, it's literally just sticking out. You just need to find foods that's going to go through you could digest properly. And maybe take some enzymes and maybe take a probiotic. Make sure your gut health is good. And get everything regular and everything going. It sounds crazy, but you want to eat foods that you're going to use the bathroom.
Right.
Not diarrhea, but you want to eat foods that's going to pass through.
Process.
So if you're eating foods because you read about it or because you're looking to meet your macros or taste good for whatever reason, if it's not going through you properly, when you excrete, when you use the bathroom and excrete, you're only excreting 40-50% of what you should be. So every time it continues to build. And then the next thing you know, you have to take a magnesium citrate or have a colon cleanse to flush everything out. Don't let that happen, and just eat foods that digest and go all the way through you properly. When I say digest properly, make sure it's absorbing too. I was a huge McDonald's guy for so many years, just trying to meet my protein and my carbs and calories. But I ate it every day for 30 days and actually lost weight because it's not real food. My body didn't even process it. So just because I eat it and it goes through me doesn't mean I'm digesting it. Make sure it's actually digesting and getting into your system, so that way you won't have the quote-unquote turtle shell where your abs are sticking out. Everything will be down.
You don't want to do that, and you guys want to make sure that it's not like vacant calories, like he's talking about, because you want to get the nutrients, the minerals and stuff like that out of that. So that's key about what you guys are intaking. Your food, you are what you eat. That old saying, remember we were talking about old sayings earlier?
Just don't just look at the macros. Don't just look at the nutrition facts. I see a lot I look at the nutrition facts too, but I see a lot so only look at the nutrition facts, how much calories, how much sodium, how much fat. They don't look at the actual ingredients. Look at the actual ingredients.
Ingredients are key.
If you want coffee, it should just say coffee. If you want rice, it should say rice. If you want a rice cake, it should say whole grain rice. If you want butter, it should only say turned cream and then maybe salt. It shouldn't be long. Look at the ingredients and make sure it's real food. He's one of the guys. He got me big into that with the high fructose corn syrup because
it's huge, guys.
I looked at all the ingredients, but that was one of the things that I kind of just overpassed. I was just making sure this and that, but So now
ingredients are key, and then look at afterwards. What's going to hit your macros, like he's talking about. I was walking outside of our building yesterday. I'm coming in. There's these 2 ladies talking. They're talking about, I guess, weight loss and stuff like that. It's just real funny. And then, this lady's like, "Why I hit my macros?" And they're like, "Well, what's a macro?" And the lady that said I hit my macros couldn't tell the lady what a macro was. And I was going to be like, well, it's your carbs, your fat, your protein. But I didn't want to, call her out. So I just walked past. So if you guys don't know what a macro is, it's carb, right? It's fat and it's protein.
And there's also micros, which gets even more complex.
Right.
But
and then
macros isn't just food. I hear people say macro. Like she probably just thought like macros meant meals. Macros, my meal.
No, man. So
someone was asking about. I don't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Real quick before I forget. Someone was asking. They said if they're only interested in the Hercules Potion, is there a paid video consultation still required? All you gotta do is go online, go to the website, read about it, which you've obviously done. Fill out the new patient paperwork. Click the link. Fill out the paperwork. Call us, and we'll get you started. You don't need to see a doctor. You don't need to.
You do. Yeah, you do.
Well, you need to see the doctor, but you don't need a prescription. You don't need blood work.
No, so all you need to do is you fill out the new patient paperwork. So for every one of our therapies, no matter if it's Hercules Potion, whatever it is, you always see a medical provider. Why? Because all these are prescribed medications. They all come from the pharmacy. We don't hold them here in the office. We don't make them. Okay, so they all get made from the pharmacy. So they're prescription based, but you don't need any blood work. So
she's asking about the paid video consultation.
Yes. So they will do a paid video consultation, and if you do the vitamins and amino package, it's one time a year.
Right.
That's it. They see it one time a year. I think it's like $75.
Okay.
Done deal. That's it. And then every month you can order Hercules Potion, Titan Complete. You don't have to
and
see
no
it
blood
every
work
month.
for this. No
blood work.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to see a doctor for any prescription medication. This is pretty cheap. At that point, and you'll get to ask them all the questions you want about the therapies.
Right.
And if you get like Chanel, like our nurse practitioner, she knows all of them like the back of her hand. She's tried them all. She's been through a lot of things that you guys have went through. She's in great shape. She eats good. So there's a lot more education, a lot more information that our medical providers can give you too as well. They're very educated in this, and that's the difference too. So some people go to their regular general practitioner for their medication like testosterone. Now that guy only tests testosterone levels, right? And if it's broke, they might fix it. But a lot of the time, they really don't know about the other things like estrogen levels, or looking at estradiol, or is your natural production going to get shut off and your testicles are going to shrink, or females looking at these different things too as well. So, I remember before we got into this, Sharice used to go to her OBGYN, and she used to ask that OBGYN to test her hormones. That OBGYN said no, because your hormones fluctuate daily. Well, we know they fluctuate daily, but where are they at that point?
Yeah, how much do they fluctuate?
Like,
where is the starting point?
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, well, listen, doctors sometimes can be good or bad, but here's what it boils down to: they are your employee to a degree because you're paying them. They act like God a lot of different times, but at that point, they're people just like me and you. So, if they ever do come across to you like that, it's like, hey, listen, I'm a person just like you. I don't know some of this information. I'd like to get some help. Yeah. So at that point, I do want to throw that in there because I get it all the time. I literally was talking to some doctor yesterday, and she didn't know who I was. Doesn't know I own Titan Medical Center, but I walk in with tank top like this, and she starts talking to me like about something I know clearly about. I start talking to her about it, and she's like, "Well, I'm the doctor." I'm like, "Okay, you're the doctor. Okay. That's fine. I understand. Good." So you guys get that done. Blood work. Key.
A couple comments over here.
Hercules Potion, not optimal range is optimal. Yes. Taking ECA for sure. Stacy knows.
Someone's asking about turnaround tab for the lab.
Turnaround time for the lab is usually 3 to 4 business days. So at that point, once you go in and get your lab work done, all you'll do is you'll get it once you either sign up for lab work, or maybe you might win the free giveaway today. So what happens at that point is you'll get an email. And that email is going to be your prepaid lab requisition with the nearest lab locations. We give you all the information as far as their address, their phone number, where the labs are that you're going to go to or can go to, and then your prepaid lab requisition slip. You print that little slip out. That's your form of payment. So when you go in the lab, nobody's going to ask you for any more payment or an insurance card. If they do, you do not have to give them any more money. You do not have to give them an insurance card. If they're giving you problems from that, you call Titan Medical Center. We're going to take care of it from there. But at that point, usually what happens is you give them the slip, they come back, they draw your blood. After they get your blood, 3 to 4 business days later, we'll have the results. It's usually 3 business days. And then the medical assistants in the back will give you a call and get you scheduled for your doctor's consultation. Or if you just want your results, you can just tell me, hey, I just want my lab results. We'll send them over to you ASAP, and you'll have them. For MMA guys and stuff like that, we can get those lab results back usually in 2 days and what they're testing for. Tag some names off.
Keto Giant, I got you.
All right, Keto Giant. Yes, sure. We appreciate you guys. So, guys,
I think Shane was asking free. He said free lab work would be great. Now's the time because we're doing this free giveaway. So tag your friends, do what you got to do. Now's the time, Shane.
What up, Eric? Yep, this is definitely it. This is the time, guys. This is definitely the time. All right. Hey, Brandy, Andrew, Rico, Shane. What's
Someone's
up,
asking
guys?
about gaining weight.
Gaining weight.
So Titan help them gain weight.
Yeah, so,
and is that hormone related?
It could be hormone related. So thyroid issues could be a problem. That's why
question.
some people they eat so much and they can't gain weight.
It's a good question. We don't get a lot of people wanting to gain weight. It's always, they want to lose weight, or they want to get in shape, or they want to get to optimal levels. That's a good question right there.
I did. So I actually had a call last week from one of my bankers, and she's a female, right? She's thin, right? She's decent looking. She looks thin. She's got a nice body. Whatever, she works out. She calls me up and she said, I got this done for you. I was like, I appreciate it. And then she's like, well, I have a question for you. I'm like, all right, so what's the question? She's like, I need to gain weight. I'm like, you're asking me like the opposite question of what all females ask me, right? Like, how do I lose weight? How do I tone up? How do I do this? How do I gain weight? And I've had a couple females over the years ask me this. So there's a whole bunch of different ways or questions we should ask first. One, is your hormones straight? 2, how's your diet? Are you eating enough, right? Because you got to have enough calories in. Right. And some girls are like, I eat everything. I literally eat McDonald's 3 or 4 times a day. Yeah. And now it's, are you trained? No, I'm not doing any weightlifting whatsoever. So I'm like, okay. And weightlifting is not going to get you big and bulky, but you need to put on a little bit of muscle, or you want to have beautiful glutes, right?
Ladies, look at the article I put up on Facebook about women lifting heavy weight to not only build muscle but burn fat as well. So
burn fat.
Check that out.
We know that the more muscle you have, the more fat your body will burn. So it's a fact. So
calories burned or calories burned?
Burn calories, build muscle at the same time. Now, you don't have to get bulky like we were saying, but that's one way. So what can help them gain weight? All right, so make sure the hormones are on point, make sure calories are on point, make sure the training on point, everything's good there. After that, really what you want to look into is you want to look into a lot, I guess, the amino acids are key, guys. I would use the branch chains as far as
I would assume that if it's a female and she's having trouble gaining weight, maybe, if her estrogen is real low, I would assume maybe estrogen would get the appetite back. Well, that's guys wanting to gain weight.
MK677.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was going to come up with next.
Yeah, that will make you.
You guys want to, you ladies want to gain some weight, and you guys want to gain quality lean weight.
If you guys have trouble eating, I guarantee you'll be hungry all the time. And you'll be burning. It's not like you'll be hungry and you'll just be sitting there bloated. It's crazy. Like your body becomes like you eat and eat, and the more you eat, the hungrier you get, and it's just like, where's it going? Guys,
it's awesome. Yeah. It raises IGF-1 levels. It's a growth and releasing hormone. Some people mistake, and this was how it was labeled before, ibutamoren, which is MK677, as a SARM. It's not a SARM. It's a GHRH. It's a growth and releasing hormone, not a select androgen receptor modulator. So at that point, make sure you guys know that first, because there was a lot of misinformation on the net about it. And now they've obviously relinquished that, obviously because the pharmaceutical companies are coming to play, and pharmacists are starting to produce this out. So look into MK677 if you guys want to gain weight, or females, and you want to gain quality weight. Because, listen, you could go eat a whole bunch of pies all day. I'm serious. And you're not working out, you're not doing anything, I guarantee you're going to start gaining weight. But it's not going to be where you want to gain the weight, and then you're going to be upset, like, I want to lose it here, and then you might not have gained any weight, or it might look a lot worse in those areas that didn't look too bad to begin with.
Women want to gain weight, but they want to gain it in very specific areas. A lot of guys, they may want to change the scale. They may want to go, from 180 to 200, or from 200 to 220, or whatever. Yeah. But a lot of guys are more concerned with, from what I've seen, wanting the scale to move. Mm-hmm. Where women want like specific body parts. Like, okay, I want a bigger body, I want bigger legs or smaller waist. So I don't know. That MK is serious, because you're going to be pushing those nutrients into those direct areas with your workouts. That's why squatting heavy if you want big quads or big glutes. Don't just do cardio all day long.
Oh, you can't do cardio all day long. That's something that people.
Cardio's becoming old school. Not old school in the sense where people don't do it anymore, but
utilize what's going to work for you.
Yeah, I even have bikini clients that are lifting almost like bodybuilders. Their diet isn't as high, and they do a lot more cardio, extra cardio. But the actual workouts, I have a client right now. She's getting ready for Miami Nationals, and she's a bikini competitor lifting heavy weight, and she's small. Mm-hmm. It's not like she's huge. So.
I agree. Yeah, that's a good one. If you're injured or whatever it is, right, and you can't lift heavy like he's talking about, another good thing is to hit the body part 2 times a week. Very strenuous. Yeah. Hit it with high volume, good amount of weight, 75 to 80% of what you can do if you're injured. If you're all right and ready to go, do 100% and do it 2 times a week. Spread it out Monday, Friday, so it's far enough apart where you're getting the recovery, because you want to make sure that you're getting the proper recovery in there too as well.
The recovery is where you're really going to grow. Even if it's,
because we're breaking down muscle.
Right. a lot of times people, they eat so much food and then go to the gym, and then after the fact, then they start running errands. They don't eat that much and this and that. When it's backwards, I mean, you'd be better off having one meal, going to the gym, and then afterwards resting and eating all day.
Right.
If you want to grow, or if you want to burn fat. Sleep is very important. Burning fat too. So.
Absolutely. So I mean, even if you guys notice too, and I've been through this too, where you might have not have rested enough, or something might have went wrong, where 1 week you were stronger, and then the next week you weren't.
Yeah.
Right?
It happens. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
And then
it messes with your head.
I literally went where I've went, trained properly, and then went a week off, and then came back a week and were strong. It's so weird. I'm like, is this my energy levels? I'm like, but it's true, So at that point, if you are feeling like that, take another day rest and then go after it. All right. Do we have to be on here to win? So we are going to call them on here to win, but you don't have to necessarily be on here. But you do have to respond within 24 hours. If you don't respond, then we are going to pick another winner. But on the live is what we wanted people to do. So we want people on here. We want to do this. Tommy Storino. Let's hope I win free blood work. Tommy just put in a big order. Tommy, either way, Tommy's a dude from Illinois, Chicago, my home city, like Diddy. Dude, text the line. I'll make sure we get you out one of those badass Nike tanks.
Tommy, what kind of stuff you like so far from Titan? You say you put an order. You been a good customer of ours or patient?
He's been on for years.
Oh yeah,
yeah, years.
Yeah.
Tommy.
See, this is a guy I want to know. I want to know what his favorite. If he's been with us for years and he's seen the differences and.
Tommy, what do you think about Hercules Potion?
Yeah. What's his favorite out of everything since he started till now? Years in the game, I want to know what his favorite. Because everyone has a favorite when they first start. Whatever their first thing they get, it's my favorite. For sure. MK is my favorite. I want to know what his favorite.
For sure. And usually HRT was a big one for me. And that's the first building block. So after that, or maybe it is HRT, because that's changed a lot of people's lives, just that. So that's really what it is. Awesome, Richard. We will keep that in consideration and make sure we take care of you. So next thing, all right. Let's get into weekend events. It's HRT, ECA, and Hercules Potion.
I agree.
That would be mine, man.
Those are the.
That covers the gambit for me.
Yeah, that's everything right there.
You got your stimulation, you got your pump recovery, your full hormones there. I mean, you really got a real well-rounded package, and that's definitely, dude, energy and concentration. So I mean, that if I had to pick 3,
libido, everything.
It'd be that one. Yeah. If I'd add one more, it'd probably be Titan Complete on top of that one, and that would be it. I mean, at that point, I could live off that for sure. It wouldn't hurt to have some IGF-1 here or there either. All right, so next thing, this weekend. So if you guys are in this area this weekend, tomorrow we will be at the Leather and Lace party here at Water with Jeremy Piven, who was Ari from Entourage. Okay, he's going to be there with us hosting, and we're going to be doing the costume contest. I think it's for $10,000 or something like that. We're going to be one of the judges. Titan Medical Center will be there representing. We'll be there in full effect. So if you want to come, you're always welcome.
Water, haven't been yet.
Nighttime event too.
Yeah. No, it's a night event.
Yeah. I might have Thanos show up. You never know. They're all going to dress up. So I'm going to be the Punisher, I think, for Saturday. It's going to be awesome. So if you guys are in the area, Water, I'll see you guys Saturday out there, Leather and Lace party. Titan Medical Center will be there. We'll be representing in full. So I'll see you guys out there. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else going on this weekend unless you guys are going out to some Halloween parties. If you guys are, what are you guys dressing up as?
Yeah. I know. Send us some of the pictures. I'll post them on my story. I'll put them up there.
I'll post them on Titan Medical Story. I mean, listen.
Well, if we got a specific Titan, we should do like a... We should do like a Titan costume and maybe give them like a shirt or a bag or whatever.
I'll give away something free for that.
You guys all send in your Titan costume. It has to have something Titan on it, whether the women have like, Titan logos or you guys can get creative with it. But
dress up like a Titan.
Yeah, Titan.
Something. Do something.
Or Titan and Titanette, like the male, female, the husband and wife Titan.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Send the pictures and I want to
see
that.
that. What's up, Jerry? How you doing, man? So share with us. Hey, what are you guys going to dress up as? If you guys haven't seen the stories or anything like that, I got this really Spider-Man costume I'm going to wear this tonight, I think, for an event.
Oh, yeah, that's the one you posted.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
I got some other ones, too.
What about Peter? What's he going to be?
Peter's going to be, he's going to be his Fortnite
Oh, you told me, the Fortnite thing.
Yeah, so, all right, when we were kids, we always wanted to be like a superhero. We had something we wanted to...
Mask, G.I.
Yeah,
Joe.
you had something, right?
Yeah.
Well, these kids now, they have their own skins on these video games, like Fortnite. And they have all different kinds of things. Like, they can make these skins or, like, buy these skins. So, his skin has werewolf ears. It has... this big gun, I don't know. He's got the outfit. It's really crazy. So we went on Amazon. We looked at the skin and we picked out all the stuff the skin had on it. So it's gonna be his own Fortnite skin.
Be safe too, guys. Halloween. Be safe. Yes. Everyone's out. There's gonna be kids walking around everywhere, up and down the street. Be careful. They have dark. A lot of these costumes are dark from head to toe. Be careful where you drive and all that. Check your candy. Don't just grab candy. And if you guys are out trick or treating with the kids. And pay attention to the candy. Don't just have them backseat here and wrappers open. This and that. You might want to check out the candy, make sure everything's good. This and that.
Get it. Just make sure.
Just
tell your son or tell your son or daughter, hey, listen, I want to check it. Just make sure nobody gets anything bad. You know, and let them know. Make them aware about it. Educate them. Just so like, hey, give me your bag of candy. And you know, and watch out. And if you don't have kids or anything like that, be awesome to kids. Like, kids I don't think they get enough of that nowadays. I think, you know, everybody's on the cautious and not everybody's just you know, they can be selfish to a degree. These holidays, and I feel like holidays are going away to a certain degree, or the spirit is.
Halloween's not the same.
Halloween's not the same. You know, even Christmas to me to some degree.
Walking around all night by myself.
You know, so it's it's definitely changed. So, you know, show people that spirit. I think that's one thing that we need, tradition and spirit. I think that's one thing that we lack these days. So at that point,
interaction with the kids too. Everything's done at home now. You can order food, you can order groceries, you can order movies. People don't go out and walk around and do things anymore. So Halloween's one of those few times you'll see groups of kids and parents in neighborhoods walking around. It's like, okay, this is what it was like before cell phones. So people actually walking around. So but I mean, now they do trick or treating stuff in the malls and stuff, which is weird. It's safe, but it's weird. It's not really. I mean, there's kids now that's probably every year they just go in the mall. That's what they think. That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, man. And that's just. I don't know. That's not right.
I remember being in Massachusetts, freezing my ass off, wearing my mask, and my mask was like my windbreaker. Because when I'm walking, the wind would be wheezing in the holes of the mask, and then your breath keeps the mask, like the humidity underneath your mask, warm. Dude. So it was like as soon as I took it up for a second, I'm eating candy, and I pulled it back down. It was like on a mission.
I remember those days, man. That's one thing. So me and Big Dru grew up both up north. So at that point, like in October, it's cold. It's like gray, rainy, cold weather, right? Down in Florida, it's like beautiful. It's like, I think it's 80 degrees here today, you know. So at that point, these kids, these people down really got it good, because up north, those kids, they go through some trouble for that candy, but it's good. So have spirit out there. Show your kids some spirit, because you forget.
I think I'm gonna go as Big Dru this year.
Yeah, we should go as Big Dru this year. That's what I'm saying. That's a
or maybe the Hulk. But I don't know. I can't. Ever since I grew this beard, I can't really do the Hulk, because Hulk doesn't really have a beard. Like
listen,
Thanos.
We need to put the gauntlet on you. You can be Thanos, dude.
Thanos,
Easy.
Dude, easy.
Or you know what I could do? I could give a shout out, rest in peace to Kimbo Slice. I could go as
Kimbo Slice. He probably win the costume contest. You want to get 10 grand, man?
I could go as Kimbo Slice. I go get a spray tan real quick, get a little bit darker. Let the hairline come out on the sides like how we used to have it. And maybe put some fake gold teeth or something.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. Hey, you never know. You might see Kimbo out there.
I put some blood on my knuckles and have my shirt off. Like, you know, I'm just ready to.
That's awesome. All right, guys. So we talked about Hercules Potion. If you guys don't know what Hercules Potion is, I'll go over it real quick for you guys. Glutamine, arginine, ornithine, lysine, L-citrulline, taurine, ornithine, proline, NAC, and L-carnitine. Proline. So it's a collagen-based amino acid. Lubricates the joints, helps lubricate the joint areas. So that's what
I know what it does, but a lot of times people don't know what that is, and a lot of the other stuff on there,
glutamine recovery, arginine, citrulline.
Yeah, well, that's Kimbo.
Proline's huge, man. Look at Kimbo.
Cameraman pulled up kid. I didn't even know he used to do. See how he has the slice?
Yeah.
He has a slice. His chest hair looked like a Nike check. It was a slice. See how he shaved it?
Yeah.
I could shave my.
You know, I used to shave mine, right? And this used to be like an arrow right here, and I used to have the line going down my stomach like this. So I literally used to do this with shirts.
So it looked like the saints, like a spade.
It was like a triangle here and went down. Like,
I remember when people used to leave the little strip.
Yep,
they would shave everything clean, and then from the belly button down that little strip.
You gotta have the little landing strip, right?
I remember that strip. That strip's gone now. I shave everything now.
Woo! All right, so fun. All right, so so we're Hercules Potion. I know I named off all those things. You're like, what do those things do? So glutamine is great for recovery. Arginine, L-citrulline, precursors of nitric oxide, open up and vasodilates. That means you get better blood flow, which is going to help create better performance because you're going to be getting more air or oxygen to the muscles, right? And more nutrients. You want that blood to be flowing. You want them open. So that gets you more vascular. So the vascularity you'll see. Ornithine lets you work out longer. It's an anti-fatigue type amino acid. So that means more strenuous activity, more workouts, which should give you better results. You should be able to do more, lift more, run more, whatever it is, and really, really get the full benefit of that exercise or activity. NAC is great for the liver, right? We've got L-carnitine, great for weight loss, a lot of different other benefits to it. Proline, like we talked about, collagen-based amino acid, lysine. So we're going to help build the immune system too. Because when we're working out, putting strenuous, endurance on our body, we are breaking down the immune system. We're putting, a little stress on the body. So at that point, our body needs to be built up because you have all these other things coming at it too. Not just the activity you're doing, but chemicals out there, toxins in the environment, food we're eating, chemicals we're putting in our body, people that are sick next to you, or you're touching and wiping your face or whatever it may be. So it's key. It's a really, really big therapy with us in a lot of different ways. It goes great with HRT, so you can take this on top. All these amino acids, so you guys will love it. Hercules Potion. It's our therapy of the week. You guys can spot inject this. We have our injection videos. You guys can spot inject into muscles, like your biceps, triceps, lagging body parts. I got the question, what do you do for lagging body parts? So I said, obviously you can work the body part out twice a week like we talked about. Right. Or I asked the person next, I said, do you get good mind and muscle contraction? And the guy's like, oh, huge. I feel it, but I think it could be better. And honestly, I think that's where Hercules Potion really helped me the most. Is I got more feeling of mind and muscle contraction, which lets you control the weight and actually now I can visualize and I can feel the blood flow into the muscle.
Have to see it working.
You can visualize it. Once you can visualize it, it works even better.
One of the best advice I ever got from an old school bodybuilder, he said, even if it's not hard, make it hard.
Yeah.
So even if you have a dumbbell, 10, 20 pounds, whatever it's light, as you're curling it, pretend like you're doing a workout video or something where it's hard, even though it's not hard. Yep. And that's how another way you could stimulate the mind muscle. Yep. If it's too heavy, you're so worried about your joints and just swinging. Yep. But if you go lighter and just turn and squeeze and like actually think about blood going in there, you can isolate. Because I know with the Hercules, I don't have to really think.
No, it just pumps up.
As soon as I start going, it's like I automatically know, okay, my bicep, the Hercules is there. I'm gonna pump it, so it's like instantly. It hurts. It hurts in a good way. So
it's awesome. Good. You guys are gonna
mind muscle is huge. Kai Green is probably one of the. If you guys ever watch his training videos, he could have he's got 23-inch arms. He could have a 20-pound dumbbell, and you'll think it's 100 just from the way he just concentrates and turns and looks at everything.
It's true. Yeah. So I've got this up here ready to go.
Well, we're gonna give the giveaway
soon. So we want to talk about a couple other things. Black and Blue, the movie. So me and Sheree seen it last night. It was really, really good. So Black and Blue is about this black police officer in New Orleans. She's just joined the police force 3 weeks in. She goes on a ride along with another guy that she wasn't supposed to. She hears some gunshots. She goes inside. These cops are narcs and they're shooting down these drug dealers, basically, right? She gets us all on a body cam. It's one of the narcs shoots her. She falls down.
Don't give too much away.
Anyway, so at that point, you're right.
I'm like, I want to go see it.
Sorry. So it's about this cop who basically sees a crime from other cops, and she's on the run, and nobody will give her a safe harbor.
Any big actresses?
Tyrese Gibson was in it. Okay. So he was one of the main guys he didn't look too good. Tyrese, I don't know if he meant to look like that for that part, but he looks a little swollen in the face. He doesn't look like he's really taking care of himself. So if you guys know Tyrese, tell him to hit up Titan Medical Center. I might talk about a sponsorship because I know when he got into it, The Rock. At that point, I know he was mad at The Rock and Jason Statham because what happened was they broke off and did that movie Hobbs and Shaw, and that I guess took precedence over the next Fast and Furious movie, which they were supposed to shoot instead. So Vin Diesel and Tyrese were kind of upset about that before. But hey, man, if you're The Rock, man, you got to do what you got to do, I guess, right?
Yeah, Rock's winning right now.
He's got to win, so you got to do it. So, all right, what else we got here? Oh, Kanye West. So if you guys like Kanye West, his new album dropped today.
Yeah, I'm gonna download it. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to it first.
Yep. Jesus is Lord is what it's called.
Have you listened to it?
I did. I listened to it all. I listened to it on the way in here. I like Kanye West. I know he's outspoken in a lot of ways, but hey, listen.
I don't even care.
I don't care.
When it comes to music, entertainment,
politics, and all that shit's out the door.
Yeah, I don't even care. As long as it's like.
And he's changed his music through the years, so it's been one way to another to another. This one was gospel.
Really?
It's a gospel album.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen clips on Instagram where he's in like a church in Africa. Dude,
it is.
There's a lot of Okay.
It's very spiritual and it's very upbeat. Where the last album was depression. It was bipolar.
Good cardio music.
You know, So it was really, really good. So there were some really good songs on it that I didn't get. I listened pretty much in depth to all the songs, but some of them I did the skip through. Yeah. But it was good. So take a listen if you like Kanye West. There was a couple songs on there that I liked.
I know his stuff. I got to listen to it a few times.
You do.
Like
it was good.
You got the fifth, sixth, seventh time you hear the song, you still like, oh shit. Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, these true artists. So that's what it's all about. Sometimes we're misunderstood. All right. So if you guys have any questions, bring them on right now. And if not, we will start with the Bloodwork
Shout out to Jerry.
Giveaway.
One thing?
Sure.
Can we remind people to sync whenever they do the injections?
Okay. So Hercules Potion, this was brought up too. So if you guys don't know how to do an injection with Hercules Potion or Titan Complete or any of our injections, call us as a patient. Let us know. We'll walk you through it. We also have instruction videos for you guys. If you guys don't know how to do it, you can watch us doing them. And then if you still have questions, call and text us. But this is very, very key. For the Hercules Potion or Titan Complete, the vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, those are done with an insulin syringe with a 30 gauge needle, which is a tiny little needle as far as the gauge goes on the bevel. Now, the length of it's at 1/2 inch. So you want to make sure that the whole 1/2 inch goes in the muscle. Some people, they don't know how to do an injection, and I've had people go in halfway with the needle. Now what happens is you're supposed to go intermuscular. And you're saying, John, that's a 1/2 inch needle, is it going to go all the way in? Well, if you go all the way in, if you sink it all the way in.
Straight into, don't go to angle.
Don't go to an angle. You want to go to a 90-degree angle, which is straight on. And you go straight in the muscle, and then you can go and inject it. If you only go halfway with that needle, what's going to happen is it's not going to go on the muscle. It's going to go subcutaneous. It's going to go between the muscle and the skin, the subcutaneous layer.
It's going to basically look like a large pimple. Like, you have a pimple that's just sitting underneath the skin.
Yes.
It's just going to be like a little pocket.
Yes.
And it's not bad. It's not going to be infected.
It's going to
You just have to wait for it just to dissipate and go away.
It's going to absorb.
But the thing is you want to make sure you're getting deep enough, like he says, because otherwise, you want to get the full effectiveness of it. So, and also, too, is go in an area that has less fat or water. You don't want to take Hercules and put it in your glute with a 1/2 inch 30 gauge needle.
Right.
You want to put it in an area, a lean area where it's going to hit that muscle tissue and go deep. Yeah. I heard someone the other day saying they're putting Hercules in their glute. I wouldn't recommend doing it. You could, but I wouldn't do it with a 1/2 inch needle. You're going to have to use a large. But they might use Hercules, but I'm talking about with big glutes.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about a 120-pound bikini competitor. I'm talking about the big. The big, if you got a big or you want a big, like a big. I'm not talking about these little. No, I'm talking about like. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So it has to be deep, an inch, go all the way in.
Yeah. So if you guys have any questions about the needle size or anything like that, call and ask the staff. Yeah. We'll be able to walk you through it. We'll be able to help you out. That's what we're here for.
I know they helped me out, guys, too. When I was doing my HRT, my testosterone cypionate, I was using a 1-inch needle. I just called in. And I was just like, is there any way I can get this switch? Literally the neck. I don't even know how it happened, but I think it's because I called in the morning. Literally the next day, they were at my house. They sent me the 1.5 inches. So if you guys need longer ones, for whatever it is, just ask or whatever. Or depending on what state you live in, they may be legal. You can just go buy them.
This is true.
A lot of places you don't need a prescription for needles. You can order them online. It's not illegal. No. If you go to CVS or Walgreens or your local drugstore, they're going to ask you for a prescription.
Yeah.
But a lot of you guys already have prescriptions through us.
Right.
So just take that there and you can just buy larger needles or order them online from a reputable place because it's not illegal.
It's true. It's true. This is definitely some things you guys can do for sure. And I always
we don't charge you guys for needles. We just throw that in with what we give you.
Yeah. So you get the needles as part of the package price.
So with your package, don't call and say I need needles and we're just sending you only needles.
Yeah.
When you get your package, let us know beforehand. So when the package comes, we'll get you the right size.
We're not just
going to randomly send
free stuff. No. So you guys will get them with. All right, guys. So let's do the free Bloodwork giveaway. All right. So we're gonna
save that 1,200.
Gonna just scroll here, and then we can pick one person on here, and we can write on like, "Hey, you won."
So I can't look. I have to just tap. Because if I look, I'm
I'll
looking.
tell you what. I'm just gonna scroll and you just tap.
This is
Go
live
ahead.
as it gets right here. Okay.
All right,
here we go.
guys.
You scroll, I'll tap.
All right, ready? All right, who do we got here?
Right there.
RJ
Mac.
RJ Mac D3.
Is it Instagram or is it?
He's on Instagram.
Instagram. All right.
Let me check
Mac.
him out. Let me check him out real quick. RJ Mac. Oh yeah, I like the profile.
Yeah, man.
Simple. Oh yeah, he's gonna love this Bloodwork.
He's gonna need. Yeah, it looks like
Is
he
this
went
the
some
before and
uses.
after right here?
Oh, there we go. Flex
I see the
Friday.
gains.
Nice.
Oh yeah. You ready to go, Mac?
All right, RJ Mac.
RJ
you
Mac.
are one of the
What is
winners.
is that his actual name on his site or is
His name on his page is Mac.
Mac? Okay.
Mac. All right.
Mac, you have
so
officially won.
you have won. All right. So next one. Let's go over to Facebook. We're gonna do one on Facebook. Gotta show them some love.
Just giving away free stuff.
Yeah, it's all about the free blood work, man. Free blood work is always a good thing. Some places don't want to do it. It's like, why? Like, come on, you know, we can at least show somebody what's going on.
Yeah.
You always want to know what's going on inside the body, guys. It's key. If you don't know, how are you going to fix it? You're going to let something go and just keep going and keep going and it really, really hurts you guys? That's not the way to do it. Wow, 2.3 thousand. All right. This one's got...
Do another one.
Yeah. So we got...
See if we can get a lady on here.
Alright. Ready?
Scroll. Who's this? It didn't click on it. Hold on. Let's see. Try it again. Who's that? Randy? Looks like Randy
Perlman Paul?
Perlman Pauly from Bradenton.
Oh, we got a local. All right.
Randy Perlman.
Randy
Randy
Perlman. If you're in Bradenton, you're in the area, stop by.
All right.
Stop by.
You have won the free blood work. We're right on here, guys. Right on the post so they know.
I also put it up on this video as well.
All right. All right. So one more from Instagram.
Randy and Mac, so
Instagram. Guys, and then we'll give away, I'll tell you guys how to win free Titan gear. We'll give away some Titan gear. And you guys can do that right after this. All right, so let's go back to Instagram. Let's pick and see who's the next one. All right, ready,
Here
Drew?
comes the scroll. All right, scroll. Let me see. Who's this? Jay. Let me see. Did they? Yeah, they did.
They did it, right?
JS. Big JS is the Instagram name.
BGS.
Profile is private, so we got to see who you are, you guys. You guys, another thing too, if you guys have a private profile, it's probably not going to work
You
because
will not be able to get it if you have a
you won't be able to
profile.
get it. So we got to know who you are, and you guys have to have your pages open so they could see who you are and they could see our stuff on there.
All right, guys. So that is the 3 Bloodworks we're giving away. Now, if you didn't win, don't worry. I'm going to give away free Bloodwork here in a couple weeks. Me and Big Dru are again. So I want to get you guys hyped up about it and get going. So when we do this contest next time, you guys know we're going to give it away. We're going to give it away for free. And we're going to pick it right here live on the air so you guys can see how we choose. Scrolling this, whatever we land on.
That's a big free. This isn't like a free hat or a free shirt or a free,
Yeah, I mean, come on.
a free Titan bag. This is $1,000 to $1,500
Value,
of your money you would have to pay. So that could be groceries for
Huge.
1, 2, 3, depending how you eat. I mean, that's big.
That's a big mortgage for somebody, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
come on. So, guys, if you guys want to win Titan gear, so if you want like a tank top, girls, I got leggings.
Everything.
I got all the leggings in stock now. I got all leggings, all the tops that go with it. So, if you guys want some free, Drew's gonna pick up the whole box.
We're not messing around in here.
I got you, Drew. I got you. This is one box. Oh shit!
This is just one box right here, guys.
Woo!
One box.
This is
Stacked.
serious, guys. Serious.
Look at all this. Loaded. Official dry fit. You got the tank tops. You got the tights, the sports bras to go with it,
Shorts.
the shorts,
Skirts are coming.
The regular shorts, the booty shorts. We got there's boxes everywhere. It's like playing Tetris in here with these boxes.
I'm telling you guys. So listen, if you guys want to win any of the free Titan gear, tank tops, leggings for your ladies or guys or girls, whatever it is.
These new leggings.
All you guys got to do is hashtag Titan Gear, and you guys got to text that to 727-389-3220. 10th person will get the leggings. All right, I might even pick 2 out of those people, or the tank tops. You guys can pick. I got hats, whatever you guys want. We'll send out to you guys for free. So hashtag Titan Gear. Text it to 727-389-3220.
So you guys notice too, the reason why I put this on, as it stretches, a lot of these tights you guys see it like cheap tights. When it stretches, it looks dingy, it looks faded. Yeah. This is stretched out and it keeps that blackness on it. So this is quality. This is quality.
4-way
high
stretch.
waist, makes the waist look small, makes the booty look big.
Yeah. No muffin tops, and won't put any areas bad on you. You guys will look good. Because what Stacy was wearing the other day, she was like, I wear these at 163 pounds and 144 pounds. And
I saw that post. Right? Yeah.
And they don't push up because some girls have some extra skin and stuff like that, and it pushes it out.
Yeah.
Because they're too tight in one area, and it looks like a muffin top. So girls don't want to look like that. You guys want to look your best, no matter what. If you're carrying extra little weight before you get it off, hey, you still want to look good doing it, right? Yep. So at that point, you guys can get those. They're going to work great for you guys. I think that's it, man.
That's pretty much it. We went over all the topics.
Yeah.
We gave away $3,000 to $4,000 worth of free blood work to you guys.
How can you guys lose, man? Come on.
Actually, more than that. Probably $4,000 to $5,000 worth of blood work to you guys.
All right, the number is 727-389-3220, Dan. Hashtag Titan Gear. All right? I'll make sure, hopefully you win. Get some awesome leggings for your wife, and I'll throw in a tank top too as well if you do. All right? So, guys, keep it locked to our social medias. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Please press subscribe. The full show is going to be on there. We also have our podcast. You guys will get to see the Titan lifestyle with Big Dru, or hear us if you guys are doing cardio or driving or whatever it may be. So make sure you guys keep it locked. We got more contests coming for you guys. Free gear, free blood work. 2020 is almost upon us.
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember when there was 1999 becoming 2000, it was like, the world's going to end and all this stuff. I can't believe it's
Y2K.
It's been 20 years.
Man.
Also, Titan Fitness app, stay tuned. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
Wait for that. It's going to be awesome,
huge,
guys.
Yeah.
Diet programs, training programs, custom programs. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to have everything.
Everything you guys have been asking for, we're about to deliver. So stay tuned. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Another Friday, Titan Lifestyle with Big Dru.
Signing off. Time to eat. Time to train.
Nice.